Hi, Jason here. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create your own lead generation website so that you can start getting consistent leads into your business from the internet. And there's going to be two different types of lead generation site I'm going to show you. One will be like if you're offering a free download, a classic whereby maybe you're giving away a free PDF guide or something like that. And then another one which is sort of more used for local businesses and things where they're just really able to just fill out their name and email address in a form on the site above the fold, and so that we can get lots of leads coming in the business that way. So let's jump onto my computer and you can watch me step by step and you'll see exactly how quick it is to create your own lead generation website. So here we are then in my Canva account, and this is my lead magnet. This is what I'm going to use to generate leads from the internet. And if I just take it off a grid view there, you can see it looks really good. And that's one of the benefits of using Canva, is that you don't have to be particularly great at graphic design. I have to confess I'm not a natural, and I'm able to produce something that looks, you know, pretty professional. Not too bad at all. Let me just enlarge it a little bit for you there. So this will be downloaded now in the form of a PDF. We go to here and then you can just download it, just select PDF, and you would select standard rather than print, otherwise it'll be a huge file. Download it, and there's our actual lead magnet that we're going to use to then offer out to people through our lead generation website in return for their contact details, so that we can get them on our email list and hopefully sell them something at some point. So I'm going to use my platform to build this lead generation website, which is fastfunnels.com. Feel free to have a trial of it for 14 days. Just go to fastfunnels.com. But you can use any platform you want. You know, it could be ActiveCampaign or ClickFunnels or ConvertKit, MailChimp. You know, there's loads of them, isn't there? But I'll just show you with this one. So if we go now then to create a funnel, I'm just going to click create a funnel. We'll go lead generation. There we are. And there's all different designs here that I can choose from to make my lead generation website. And then there's one here specifically for lead magnet as well. And then there you go. There's one that's kind of offering an ebook, which is effectively what it is that I've got there. And then there's all sorts of other ones like I was telling you about, where you're able to enter your details straight away on the page there. But I think I am going to create one from scratch for you guys, because you may not have the benefit of having these templates ready to go with your particular platform. So I'm just going to make one from scratch, and I'm going to call it Funnel Tips, because that is the guide that I'm going to be giving away, is you know, some good tips on how to create better funnels that convert. If you want that, by the way, if you want that guide, which will probably be very useful to you if you're building funnels, then feel free to download it under this video as well. So here I am now then in my completely kind of blank ready to go a page here to build this lead generation website. The first thing I'm probably going to want to do is to go and add in some text at the top here. So let's just put that over there like this. I'm just going to drag that over. And what I've done is I've written out the text on another bit of notes here, so that you don't have to watch me think about what to write, which could be painful. So let's just move that into the middle, and I've put 100% free download. And then I'm probably going to want to make that just a little bigger. Let's go up to say 18, something around that region, and that will be fine. And then I'm going to put in my headline. So we're going to put a heading now, just there. There we are. And one thing I think I will do as well is I'll just create a little bit of space above that 100% by using a spacer. There we go. We can just adjust that height there. So there's 100% free download. Now I'm going to put in the title. Now the title will be very, very important, and it really could mean the difference between someone looking at your lead, generation site here and deciding whether or not to enter their details. So it's very important that you pick a half decent heading that tells them exactly what they're going to get and why they should try and get it. So there we are. I've put 10 must-know tips to getting more leads and sales from your funnels. And let's just bold that out. And there we are. And what I might do as well is just increase the space between the first line and the second line, just to get it a little bit more better like that. And then I can also bring it in a bit too if I want to, just to change where the text will be. Let's do that. Let's go. I think we'll go to leads and sales. There we are. That looks okay. And then we'll just bring that down a tiny bit and we'll save it. Always good to save things as you go along. And now I'm going to put a little list of things that they're going to learn next to the actual ebook. So how do we do that? Well, if we go to widgets, we'll add a container. We'll just dump that in there like that. And there's our container, but we want 2 columns, I think. So I'll change that from 1 column to 2. And now we've got a left side that we can put our ebook picture on there. And then the right side, the benefits of downloading it. And again, I'll just save. So now I'm going to go over and drag over the image. Dead easy. There we are. Just chuck that in there like that. So here we go. First of all, I'll upload that. And there we go. We've now got our nice little ebook picture there. The free guide. And there it is. Now it's a little bit small at the moment, so we're going to want to stretch that a little bit. We can do it this way as well. There we go. Let's just pull that corner down. And there we are. So we've got our ebook. This is exactly what they're going to be downloading. And then on the right hand side, we're just going to drop in like a little list type thing, which will be this one, an icon section. There we are. Let's drop that in there. And this is going to be the benefits of why they should bother downloading it. So it's important that you put some good things there, simple text that will just highlight why they should bother pressing download and entering in their details. So I've got a few different things here that are very, very simple. Let's go with this one. The first one I have is how to make your funnel pages load faster. So I'm going to put that in the section title and drop that in there like that. Get rid of all of the text underneath because I don't really need that. There we are. And we've just got our title. But one thing I will do is probably edit the icon and maybe pick a different color just so it stands out a little bit more. So I'll go to edit styling and then icon color. And I'll pick, say, a greeny color. Let's go with this classic kind of nice green. And there we are. We've now got our first kind of reason for them to download it. We'll drag it down a little bit. Click save. Now we can copy this one because we've styled it a little bit already. In fact, we might want to make it, no, I'm happy with that. Let's just copy that and now just drag it over. And it just makes it a little bit quicker to do things when you can do it like this. There we are. We'll reduce the size in between each one so it looks better. And then just go ahead and add in the other different things, which I'm just copying and pasting from ones I've written earlier. There we go. How to get more visitors to convert into buyers. And then the other reason they should download this is because it talks about the most common reasons why funnels might be failing. I'm just going to increase the line height there as well because they seem to be running over each other a little bit to 1.2. And let's just grab the same one there, 1.2. There we are, done. Right, so there's the main elements of our lead generation website here. So we've got a title at the top, which should entice them to want to download this. Then 3 specific reasons why they should download this. And then now the last thing we need to do is just put underneath here, of course, the actual download button. So I'm going to go and grab that now, widgets. And let's put the button, where is it? Just around here somewhere, probably looking at it. There it is, done. So we'll drop the button in there like that. And we'll just put download it now. There we are. And then the actual text styling and everything, we can go ahead and change that too. We don't want Arial. Let's say we're going to use Open Sans. We're going to make it bold. We're going to increase the font size a little bit. There you go. You can see what it's looking like now. Looks a little bit better. Could make it bigger too as well if we want to. And then the text color of the button's done. And that's it. We've got our download button now. So I'm going to save that again as well. And then we want to basically make this pop up a form that they enter to be able to then go and download the freebie. So all I need to do is go and create that pop-up. But before I do that, let's drag that down a little bit. And I'm also going to try and use my color scheme there a little bit more as well, because the button color is not really the one I want. So let's go with a kind of darker blue, maybe about there. And then I'm also going to just round off the edges. I prefer it looking like that. And then that's it. The border color as well, we'll make that a sort of dark color like that. There we go. I'm happier with that now. Great. So let's go and create the pop-up, which will be just here. Create the pop-up, and that pop-up will be just a simple name and email address in order to download that particular freebie. So I've got to put in the form. So I'll go to my widgets and then form, drag that into my pop-up. And there we are. We've got our form in there like that. So I might not want to have all of these different things. So definitely I'm not going to be wanting like a subject or anything like that. So I'll delete that off. I don't need a message from them or anything either, just name and email address. So we'll save that pop-up, and then I'll just put another little bit of text above that. So go to our widgets, drag over some text. There we go. And then just put in and then we'll just put that there. And I think we'll make it in the center, and then we'll enlarge it up a little bit because that's not big enough. There we go. And then that will be okay. And I think we'll move the form down a tiny little bit here like that. So there you go. Now we've got a simple way for them to just enter their name and email address in order to get the guide, but we've got to make all of that work. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to first of all just edit this form here. I'm going to change the name of this form to funnel tips, so we know when someone opts in which form they opted in with. I'm going to send a notification email to myself. Let's just do that. And then I'm going to change that to download it now. There we go. And then I'm just going to show a thank you message once they've done that. Thank you. And then I'm going to put please check your email now for your funnel tips guide. There we go. That's all nice and clear. And then I'm going to tag people when they have done this. And I'm going to put in there LM for lead magnet, funnel tips, like that. There we are. So now, as soon as they fill this out, they're going to be tagged with the tag here, LM funnel tips, and we're going to connect them to email marketing. I'm going to add a new list, and we're going to call this our funnel tips people. There we go. So they're going to be added to an email list within Fast Funnels. They're going to be tagged up, and then we're going to show them a thank you message. All that's going to happen once they fill in their name and email. But at this point, they still won't get their free PDF. So I'm going to show you how I do that and how I deliver that to them. Now, you can do it if you on your platform, maybe you don't have marketing automation built in. Well, you can just do it so that once they've completed this form, they go through to another page, and on that page, they're able to go and download your freebie. But I like to email it to them, and the reason that I do that is because if somebody just puts in fake details at this point, they've got your download, but you don't have their details. So I recommend emailing it to them, and if they really want it, then they'll give you a real name and email address, won't they? So there we are. So let's save that up now, and we need to link to this pop-up from this button. So we'll click on Edit Link, and then we'll pick the pop-up. There it is, and we've got it just here, new pop-up, and then we'll save. And then we can test this out right now by going here, clicking on the download it now, and there it is. There's our pop-up. They enter their details, and then they're tagged and everything else, but nothing happens at all at that time. So I'm going to show you now how we deliver that free PDF from our lead generation website. Also here, we can see what it looks like on mobile as well. Very important to make sure it looks good on both desktop and mobile, and if anything, mobile first. because after all, most people are using their phones these days to access the internet, more so than desktop. So there's the first part. Now then, the second part, we're just going to go to our marketing section, and then we can set up an automated email here that will go to them. And I'm just going to call this Funnel Tips. There we are, done. Now we're going to start this automated email once they have been tagged. And what are they going to be tagged with? This, LM Funnel Tips. We'll click confirm. And there we are. Now they're going to come into this email sequence the second that they have filled out their form. And then we need to send them an email. So I'm going to send them an email and say, your funnel tips download. There we are. I'll put in my details and then put in my email like that, and then start building out the email. Now I can use one of these templates again here with Fast Funnels, but you may not have this. You may need to build them from scratch, I'm not sure. But this one looks quite good because it sort of already shows a picture of an ebook. And then I can just change this picture over. Let's change that over to this. There we are. And then we'll do the background color of, say, white. And then we'll change the whole page as well, actually, to white. There we are. That looks a bit better. Maybe like that. We'll delete this top bit off. We don't need that there. And we can delete all of this stuff. We don't need that either. But one thing I will do is have this button right here, because that's going to be the download button. And we don't need this section either. And then that's about it. So what I'm going to do, add in some text at the top and just say, let's justify it over to the left and just put hi and then their first name. So we'll add their tag first name. Thanks for requesting to download my free guide. Simply click the button below to grab it now. And obviously you can change all of this text. You can do whatever you would like. And then this we'll change it again to a sort of similar color to what I like to use for my stuff. There you go. And then we'll just change the text on there as well. We don't want that. So we'll just put download now. And then we'll make this button go straight to that file. Now I haven't uploaded it at this point. So right here now, I can upload my ebook, my actual ebook. Let's go to my documents and just grab that there. And in he goes. So that will be the actual PDF now that I created in Canva. And if you're finding this useful, by the way, please do like and subscribe the video. Just helps me get more viewers and help more people. That would be great. Let's just click on that there. And then we'll put it so it opens up in a new tab. So when they actually click on the link in the email, it doesn't take over that window. It opens in a new window. Select, and there we are. So that's now an active button that once this email goes out to someone who's requested to download this, that will then launch the file and then they get the free download. And that's really about it. Now, if I grab another block here, we would probably finish off this email a lot nicer, obviously, and just put in something down the bottom here. I hope you find it useful. Oops. I hope you find it useful, and I look forward to hearing what you did with it. Let's just put that for now. There we go. And then we'll justify it over to the left. And there we are. That's it. So we've now got our email that goes out to people once they've requested to actually download it. We would just put in the company details there, company address there. That's to go on the email for CAN-SPAN purposes. And that's it. We've got it done. And then we'll just save this. And then we would switch this on normally. I won't do it now because I need to enter all of my email sending details. But that's it. That is now ready to distribute that particular guide straight to them. And you've got yourself a simple but effective lead generation website. Now with Fast Funnels, you can also put this on your own domain as well. So you would go to domains And then this is your URL. You can change that as well if you want to. So you could have like funneltips.fastfunnels, but you can connect it to an existing domain of your choice. You literally just put in your domain name there and then click connect and then just follow the instructions. Takes about 10 minutes. And this could be on your domain. So like jasonwest.com/tips or something like that. And then that's it, it's live, ready to go. Now you can start sending traffic to this lead generation website and getting yourself leads. And you know, it absolutely does work. Now, if I go to my own site, my live site, and then we go over to my marketing here because I have this set up already. I was just doing that as a demo and I've only just switched it on a couple of days ago. And here, you know, you can see that it's saying I've got 13 leads, 61% open rate, which is incredibly high, and a 30% click-through ratio. 30% of those people are clicking that download link to download the thing. And then what we'll do is we'll also chase them up if they don't do that. So we'll also send them another email and say, oh, I see you haven't downloaded this freebie yet. You need to get it now so that you can start benefiting from it. And that's how we get people to consume the content more, rather than just saying, here's your download, see you later. We're making sure that they use your download as well. So that's a lot better strategy. Now, the other type of lead generation website that I was telling you about is a kind of more traditional one. And I've got a whole bunch of them here as templates that you can buy for FastFunnels, or also Kartra, the other platform that I've built my funnels for. But let's take this locksmith one as well. This is a kind of another classic lead generation system whereby a locksmith will have this and then, you know, list it up on Google and then drive traffic to it as well. People can enter their first name, email, phone number and tell them the problem and request a free quote. And there it is. You tend to sell it more on here and sell the company more on this lead generation website rather than getting a free download. It's all about the actual thing that you're giving away, where here we're selling them on the company and the fact that they're reliable, trustworthy, you know, get all the benefits of working with these people to come and solve your locksmith problem, testimonials, everything. And that will hopefully move people to the point of requesting a quote, and then they'll fill this out. And just like the other lead magnet example there, whereby they'll get an email straight away with the free download, with this one, they're going to get an email straight away saying, we have your details, we have your quote, and we'll be calling you up very, very shortly. So it's the same principle, really. It's just that the form's on here and the page is longer and has more information on it than the other lead generation website, which was a free download. So I hope you found that useful. A couple of things then. So sure, if you did like this video and you did find it useful, then please do subscribe to my channel, because I do much more of this kind of stuff. And I'm really keen to help entrepreneurs like you succeed online. And then if you want to try FastFunnels out, feel free. There'll be a link underneath this video for you to try it free for 14 days. It's one of the least expensive funnel builders out there, but it's super fast, super easy to use. And then also, if you want that freebie and you want to learn how to improve your funnels, I'll also put a link to download that underneath as well. And you can see the whole system in action for yourself, because you will be the person doing it. All right, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again very soon in another video.